Hello, my name's Mark, and these are my dice tales. And after the abysmal last video with so many rules wrong, I thought I wanted to return with a very quick update of playing the rules right. So we are still playing Mech, Pike, and Shots. And let's see, we have a cavalry over here and here for the green team. So they are, in my game, small APC tanks. They do plus 2d, 1d6 plus 2 in melee, but only melee. The big guys are stomping mechs on both forces. They are the infantry, so they're basically stock. They can move and shoot. They cannot shoot and move. And let's see what else we've got. We've got some, what in Pike and Shot would be swordsmen, but I'm calling them power armor here. And they can actually damage the big mechs, but they do half damage to what we class as the cavalry, the APCs, and the smaller mechs. So this is scenario 7. And again, we're going to have, well, they were French in the last game, so the French again. They are just defending the hill. The blue team's mission is to... The blue player goes first each turn. Victory conditions: the blue player secures victory by being in exclusive occupation of the large hill at the end of the game. So both units, both forces have 6 units again. If you're interested, it's table 6. The yellow rolled table option 2. So they've got 3 infantry, 2 power armor, and 1 reiter or light mech. And the green player here rolled option 3, so they have 3 infantry, 1 power armor, and 2 tanks or APCs in this case. So look like fairly evenly matched. Not too sure on the tactics on how to win, but let's just kick it off. Blue goes first. Let's draw a card. Nothing happens. I'm wondering if this is going to be an effective way of rolling dice. It's not going anywhere. Right. Anyway, test done. Let's see. So we know the rules from last game. They'll be introduced as we go. Mechs go up. I can't think of any tactics outright other than charge and shoot. So we're in range straight away. There's no shenanigans of bringing forces back. It's a straight up fight. So Mech 1, the rifleman, rocks up, gets into range. Which one is he preferred to take out? So this one will do half damage to me, so I don't need to worry about that. Those ones I'd worry about, but that's why I put them at the back, to be protected. So it's all about the infantry fighting first. But I don't want that to flank me, because then it'll be doing full damage, which we don't want. And also that one's good at fighting my tank. My tank is good at fighting anything else but the big things. Right, okay, we're going to take out the little mech. 6. So, first damage. Anyone else? How far do we need to get? Technically, we want to really get onto the hill, don't we? We do want to get onto the hill, so we'll just stop shy of the hill there. So we did have an opportunity, if I move all of these up, we could have had 3 shooting at 1, which might have been a good tactic. But for now, let's just have these 2 fire at the end mech there. We've got a 1 from one mech and a 3 from the other, so a total of 4. These are going to hang back a turn, so they don't get targeted, hopefully letting the big mechs take the damage. So my tank, +2, half to the big mechs, or we can get a flank going maybe. So the tank Oops, move 12. Very fast. Trouble is, if it gets that close, I'll just be engaged in melee by one of the mechs, maybe, but maybe I take him off the board, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. In that case, we're going to have these go up to support him, so we would have turned and gone that way. So next turn we can turn and potentially flank if he does decide to go for my tank. So yeah, that's a bit of baiting. I like that. So that worked out. So we had move and shoot, move and shoot, move and shoot, move. This tank here. So the tank does half to infantry. We're going to wait for the little light mech to come out, I think. So that's turn 1 for the blues. Rally, that's not good to see. Ooh, why is this not focusing? Oh, yes, it is good to see because we've got 2 wounded units. So how many people are going to rally? 2. So we know which ones. So they're both going to recover. The first one recovers 2 wounds, and the second one's going to recover 1 wound. So let's adjust the hit points there. He's gone down to 3, and that's 6 hit. 6 hit. He's managed to take down to a 4. That's pretty good for the light mech. I need to give these names. I'm going to at least give the green team names. What was it in Batrep? Glitch, Nav, and I think it had Magus were my mechs. The other units we won't call. Yeah, let's go. So, how are the defenders going to handle it? The yellow team. Well, 1, we've got boom, boom, boom. We've got 3 in range. Now, unless we disengage, the power armor do half to the tank, so they want to get away from him. I think we're going to send the power armor this way. And the light mech. So the light mech moves 10. So that's a writer. I don't know what they're pronounced in. We'll turn slightly so we can't get flanked. So that's the idea. Who's going to be our target? We're going to take out the tank because the tank's going to be wanting to go for the power armor. I think the power armor are going to play a bit of a game here. So 5. APC takes 5. That's the big guys. They just all stay on a hill and take out 1. Trouble is, he's going to need to turn so he doesn't get flanked. So he literally only has 1 target. Otherwise, he would have been flanked. So a mech always rolls a d6. That's fine. 6 damage. These 2 then. If that is such a threat, move and shoot. There's nothing about moving backwards. Right. The power armors move 8, so they are going to do what they wanted to do. So turn and move. Turn and move. They're going to potentially come off the hill and go for a mech there. That gives him an opportunity to pull back. Turn a little bit. And it's a longer one for the range. There we go. Let's do that shot. Oh, total destruction. Now, you really don't want to let that go, but so he doesn't get flanked. He's going to come back and turn, and he's going to have to take out 1 of these mechs. So lots going on here. Liking it. Oh, this dice is firing hot. We'll just go for the closest one. That, I think, that's turn 1 complete. Back to blue. Ammunition shortage. Right. I've got 2 tokens now. Oh, good job, I remembered. I've got 2 tokens now. I've got the broken sword here. It's completely out of ammo. And this one is going to be temporarily out of ammo from the bonus card, because this one isn't permanently. This is just like a weapon jam or something. But remember who shot. Who shot first? This big mech. 1 or 2, it is out of ammo. 1 or 2. We are permanently out of ammo, so back into melee there. These 2 shots. 3, the first one's okay. Second one is out of ammo. Right, it's completely changing the game, isn't it? Moved. Didn't shoot. Okay, this one shot. 5 is okay. All 3 of these shots, so the one at the back, fine. One at the front, out of ammo. And this one, oh my god. It turns into a melee slugfest. That's going to change it. As well. Nuts. Right, now let's deal with the card. So blue team, 1 to 3 units, so 1 unit. We've got all 6, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 1, 2, 3. The archer is temporarily running hot. He's temporarily out of ammo. Wow. Now we carry on with blue's turn. So a tank does full damage, and it's melee only, and he's super fast, so he's going to go charge down. And he's going to get +2 to this roll. 5, 6, 7. So that's a 5 going down, isn't it? 5, and that's... I'm wondering about just adding up to 5 on the dice and ignoring the 6s. So 5, so that'll be a 4, and 4 and 5, won't it? There we go. 9 damage. No, it's not. I think it's... This is where I look back at the edit and think my maths is... Go back to preschool, man. So that was a 4, and I added 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I got it right. We can do maths. We can do maths on this channel. Right. Now, because it's so close to death, he's out of ammo. Ooh, rules-wise, can I turn? He's in a difficult position because he's going to do more damage to him. He can only do melee now. So he's stuffed. This is where the game gets interesting. Right, much better game. Should we... I don't think there's anything weird about walking. I think I could turn... Oh, that'll be leaving my back. How fast are these things? The power armor's at 8. I don't think they can reach me. Just thinking about coming in tactically a bit differently next turn. A bit differently. That's the thing. That's a theory. We'll see if it pays off. So these guys temporarily out of ammo has to. We're stuck walking here, aren't we? Stay back so I don't get flanked, maybe. Don't know what will stop me getting flanked exactly. So I wasn't in range to hit anyone. Mech guys. So we want to stay out of range. So we sort of want to turn that way. The next turn, if I get, we might get a flanking. And the tank does half against these, but it only does melee. The tank can, he's going to squeal off, so going around the back. He's probably going to get shot off the board, but he might have to make the mechs turn round to expose the flanks. That is the game plan here. This one can still shoot, so he's hanging back. You just deal with his token. Oh, it's the black team. So pity we didn't take this out, but anyway, that's how we're playing it. Ammunition shortage. So who's going to be affected? How many are affected? One again. Which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. It's the power armor. They don't shoot. Let's just do the shooting units. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3. So that was you, I think. Let's see where to next. So that's the card out of the way, tactics-wise. So we're engaged in combat. They have to stay in combat. We can't just run off. So what we've got here, we've got a light doing 1d6. He does half versus mech, so that doesn't count. So just a full d6 into the tank. So 5 damage back to the tank. That makes it nice and easy. Doing sort of dishing out the same amount of damage to each other. Power armors move 8. Ooh, we could swivel. Swivel. Move. And we're attacking Atlas. Who was it? Magus. Battle armor. So that is a d6 plus 2, which we were doing wrong in the completely last game. 3, 4, 5. This is going to get hard to see for you guys. Boop. Can we get any closer to the combat? Now we're engaged. The other one, sort of spin, maneuver down here. Flank, or maybe out of range, in range, but I think we'll dish out more damage with the yellow guys this turn. I think the yellow guys are in the position here. The hill, oh gosh, does the hill confirm bonuses? I think it does. Pike and shot, terrain advantage. Defenders in woods, towns, on a hill, or defending a river crossing only suffer half the indicated damage. Are we both on the hill? So I don't know if we'll count that, but if I manage to sort of get him there, I would count that as half damage. Defenders, or do we just say that all damage on a hill, no matter what, is half damage? Defenders. Blue is the attacking player. Does it just mean all yellows take half damage? Wow, that makes it incredibly hard for the blue team. Interesting. What do you think? Anyway, so we've done 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. We've got all the people with out of ammo. Well, you're out of ammo. So swivel, charge. I don't think I can get... Ooh, hold on. Do I go out and try and fly? If I go out, I prevent... Right, you just go out there. And you swivel charge. because you're preventing this swordsman, this power armor from coming in, doing double damage on a flank. So let's do this Clan Nova into the Atlas. 3 extra damage. So they're on 5 already. Let's add another 3 to them. And he can't shoot, unfortunately, so very sad. And this one is going to... So that tank does half damage to mechs, but he can get into the flank, so he can do full damage. It's nearly dead. So we're going to move a little bit up. Yeah, we can get up there. No need to measure it. Boom. And you're going to keep an eye on that pesky tank reloading your weapons, even though it may charge you next turn. So let's get rid of that for you. And how are we doing? I think everyone has now moved. So on to, that's turn 2, on to turn 3. For the blue card, nothing happens. Right. So you're... Oh no, that was a fully... you're temporary. I've got 1 shooter. Right, we've got the tank. So the tank does half damage to mechs. Only the big mechs. Like mechs, it can do full damage to. Let's take it out. 4, that's another 5, so that's 15 damage. We've taken 1 out. So the tank is freed. We're going to give... He would have charged up there. Charge swivel. We're in a flank because they're engaged on the front as well. So we'll do double damage on this, which is terrible. Bang. $12, 10, 11, 12. That's almost a unit taken out in 1. Oh, gosh. 10. Have they already taken 3 damage? Did I pip them with something earlier on? I think I did. Bang. That's another unit gone. It's turning for the French. Forces the Davion mechs. That was powerful. Let's see. We've got the big mech who will just square off the Atlas versus the Nova. 3 first damage to the Nova. And we have the power armor. So we're aware they're out of ammo. So I think we're going to sneak around the outside. So 8. Still facing that way. We will swivel a little and go that way, which exposes our flank, which we know is quite bad. So I think he can now charge down at us and flank us. Maybe not. Maybe we just charge it in the front. We'll just engage it. But that's a situation. Let's go around there. That's a situation where I would be going uphill and I will give the defender half damage. We're better off viewing this or else somewhere else. Not really convenient for me. So let's do their damage. D6 plus 1. 4, 5, 6. These, I guess these like mech elementals, power armor. If you know your Battletech lore, small things that jump on and start cutting you up. So we lost a mech there. The big mech can't. It's not their turn. So the tank could wheel around and sort of do its full damage there, and at least it's sort of occupied the shooting mech. So just the green forces are doing completely confusing flanking tactics. I don't know if I'm going too bizarre on that. So he killed. It's this one turning around and into it. That can't shoot. What is my rifleman going to do? Now they've got a juicy flank and they've got a juicy rear, so we don't want to expose our juicy rear, and we probably want to get in a position that we can help him. So if we turn enough, go forward a bit, and then what they do, they'll get the first hit, but then we'll get a flanking hit afterwards is the plan. That's the blues' turn 2, green's turn 2. Nothing happens. So yellows with nothing happening. Absolutely, it's much better to take a flank. So we'll go turn and charge. So a d6 +2 doubled, and I think those little mechs have flown up there. We've already got 6 damage on this. We're doing another 12 damage. So slowly dismantled. Oh. God, I hope I'm playing this one right this time. Did we do any shooting? I don't think we did because everyone was out of ammo. So no need to do out of ammos this time. Yellows. We've got a fight going on here. That's the straight up infantry versus infantry 5. I like seeing 5s because it means 2 points away from death from the Atlas. What can a tank do? I mean, I feel the Greens have got more units on the board. We've got a mech dealing with his own elementals. He does 2 damage back to them. I wish I could. And finally, the shooting Nova. It could. We reverse, turn and shoot, and take out the mech. There's nothing about shooting into combat. I'm pretty sure there's nothing about shooting into combat. Bang. Because we only need 2 damage. Atlas crumbles. Nova Prime. Where are we next? That's blue turn. So this is a fast game. That's turn 3, turn 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done everyone. Confusion. 1 to 3 of your units may not move this turn. That is deadly. So how many? 3 of my units. I've only got 4 units. And I dictated that if you can't move, you can't fight. Which is very bad for the elementals. Is that the right ruling? What do you think? Because if I'm already locked in combat, am I not moving into combat anymore? And that stops him moving. So we've got to see who's going to be affected. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1, this tank can't move. Number 4, the other tank can't move. And number 2, so our mechs, that's probably the best outcome in a way. So they can move and they're going to attack. The elementals 4, 5, 6 get +2 versus mech. So I've done 5, and 5, and I think that goes up to 3. So 1 shy, very, very unlucky. I think a 5 would have taken him out. But they'll probably survive another turn, but they're going to be possibly attacked by 2 mechs. Right. So they can't move, they can't shoot because they're not shooting units, and that one is out of ammo. That's a quick blue turn. Yellow turn. Oh, initiative, the game changer. A unit may move twice, move and shoot, or shoot twice. I don't think that overrides not having ammo or not being able to shoot. So just to be clarify on that. Move twice. Literally, you know. Turn, attack, and move twice. I'm going to give him 2 attacks. 3 on the first one, and 4 on the second one. 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. So much better use of the dice there, I think. Just ignoring the 6s. Easier to see, easier to read. We still got this guy who can shoot, so he's going to eyeball that and shoot it. Extra 3, so that takes his 2 up to 5 damage. Put him very much on the ropes. PPCs blazing all around. Let's see. We turn, we forward, so we're flanking the mechs, the infantry. 2 damage, so they're on 2 so far. So that goes up to 4. We're doubling this, so we've got 4. So we've got 5, haven't we? And an extra 1, 6. I feel that's another primary school maths moment. And the big mech is engaged, so that does terrible 1 damage. It doesn't double anything here, so 2. Man of the matches are the things that we can't see on the camera. So my taller tripod died, which could do a more of an overview here. Let's zoom out. Let's have a sky view from an air jockey. I think that concludes yellow's turn 4. Let's not get confusion again. Nothing happens. So this is green. They did their best. We've got the mechs, mech on mech. So we'll finish off over there. 2, that takes out the Mad Cat. I think that still gives them another turn on the flank, unfortunately. So greens. Oh, well, we're locked in combat here. There's nothing we can do about that. Let's fight. 3. We're not doing half damage or anything like that, so it's just an extra 3. And that's an unwounded unit. Okay. 3. Technically, just going to be aesthetically pleasing here for my own self. I like to have the green team to have blue dice. So that's the mech is fighting off the little elementals with its small arms, its laser fire, its machine guns, before they can lance off his arms and get into his cockpit. So the tank. Feeling hard. Yeah, we want to turn, charge. I think we're in the flank, so we're going to get double damage onto the power armor. double 1 is 2. Fantastic. We've done a first third of damage there. Can the other one reach? So they're fast little things. Racing across, we're going to do the same. Defend our mech. We're going to say he can get in there because he's sort of touching the base. And do the same again. Double it. Oh, that's it. That's taken out. Power armor down. Elementals taken off. The mech is free. We're all very damaged. And again, aesthetically pleasing. Let's change that to 12. Do you reckon that was 12? Now, one of these dice, I think one of the 2s have been... Yeah, this dice. I didn't do that. I did not do that. No 2 on that dice. Cheeky. Right. And finally, yes, that's it. Speedy game. Enemy panic. Oh. One enemy takes 1d6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we get a d4? Probably save a bit of rolling time. Right, d4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4. Oh, that's not the one we wanted. And how many damage? 1d6 hits. 5. Ouch. So in the rumble with the mechs, more must have been destroyed than they wanted to. Where are we up to? Black turn now. Well, this one is in flanks. So double 4. It's enough to take out the elementals on the rise there. That did shoot. Let's check if it's still got ammo. It's still got ammo. Tanks do half damage to them, so he's going to aim at the remaining infantry units, the remaining mech. Boom. Oh, can't roll to save his life. Boom. End of turn 4. Turn 5. We've got 1 out of ammo mech and 1 with ammo mech and 1 damaged mech versus 3 very badly wounded units. Ammo shortage is not going to affect us because no one can shoot. So it literally is everyone charge that. I can't think of anything better to do other than, well, one can go for flanking. Are we in range of getting that one in the rear? I think we are. We'll have to rear. That's a speed, because the tanks and the light mechs are like cavalry, because I'm reskinning Pike and shot. So we'll take a shot at that. Double S. It's what we needed to see. That will be 12, 13, 14. Oh, he takes him down. Amazing little guy. And finally, we've got to get into position to flank this guy next turn, so we're going to go. And, well, we've turned that turn. And that means that this guy, yeah, we're touching. He's going to march up the hill. And the mechs are going to slog it out. They look very similar to each other in a way. Apart from your flat top. Let's duke it out with a bash. Oh, 1 damage. Yellow team, nothing happens. It's engaged in melee, nothing it can do. It fights back. 2. It's prolonging its pain. Please, little Frenchies. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, shocking. And then we're on to blue. Don't have confusion. Rally. 1 to 3 of your units recover some wounds. We're all wounded. Let's get a 3 here. Come on. What do we get? 1. One of my units. So 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Oh, 3, 4. That's the one we wanted. It's going to get back 1 hit point. This is that cheeky dice without a 2 on it. Right, swap it out. Okay. And then, it's flank, bank, flank, bam. So 2 attacks, which are going to do double damage. I mean, he's only taken 1 damage so far, but a 6 will take him out. What is it? 3, so that's 6. No. Tanks do half damage to these, so a 3 half is 2, but we're attacking in the flanks, so we don't halve it. It's 3. Oh. Yeah, whatever. 3, same again for this one. Just take the dice roll. 3. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. It just seems convenient. 3, We've got 6 there. Yeah. And then the mech's going to punch him in the face. So I do that. I've done that already. So you got away with it that turn. Nothing happens for yellow team. Yellow team can only smack one of these. Oh my god. Boom. Takes off the damage I just healed. And wow, that's it. Rally, we're healing again on the blue team. Green team, how many are healing? 2 of them this time. Which 2? The tank and the mech. So how does the tank heal? Heals 1. And how does the mech heal? Heals 3. Boom. And I really can't be bothered healing the tank, but he would have healed 1. There we go. And finally, everyone attacks. Let's do the double damages. Half, but not half, so that's a full 6. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The other one hits. 14, 15. Boom. There is. I think I played that one completely correctly. Maybe some ambiguity of who's on a hill and taking half damage, but I think the first 6 scenarios, which this was scenario, did I say 3, I think? It is literally like army versus army without many modifiers other than the yellow team really needs to remain on the hill. And they pretty much were very close to wiping out. And I think that was close. That was even. That was even Stevens. I don't know what else to add to that game, but fantastic. I think I'm just going to upload this as it is without any pew-pew sound effects. For the last one, all right, without any face-to-faces, just to have a correct version of playing Pike and Shots, with the only difference is playing it with mechs and tanks and APCs and light mechs and power armor. Simple as that. Mark Slice Cells. Let's get a shot of the book at the ending. 1 hour. Wargames.